should have stayed overnight.
Well, there's nothing you could have done, love.
Well, I didn't sleep a wink anyway, so I might just as well have been here. Oh, Doctor, how is she?
Well, she's been very unlucky, but she'll live.
Oh, thank God.
So, what's wrong with her?
Oh, severe concussion. There's a fracture to her wrist and ankle, and a possible tear to an Achilles tendon, but we'll know when we can give her a scan.
But she's going to get over it all. I mean, she's not going to be in a wheelchair for the rest of her life.
No, that's very unlikely, although she might need one for a while.
So, I mean, just temporary.
Yeah, 3 to 4 weeks. She's going to need a lot of physiotherapy, but she'll be fine eventually. There shouldn't be any complications.
What do you mean, complications?
She's not going to be brain damaged or anything, is she?
We won't know for sure until she's awake.
And when will that be?
Hopefully today, tomorrow.
She will come round.
Yeah, we're fairly confident of that. And when she does, you'll be able to speak to her.
Mind your fingers.
What?
Well, it gets everywhere, doesn't it? Broken glass.
I thought I'd apologise for that.
You don't expect me to let it go that quickly, do you?
No, I don't suppose I do.
You know, because it lurks in all sorts of hidden corners, does broken glass. You think you got rid of it, and then weeks later, you find a little splinter and ouch!
Yeah, but it keeps you on your toes, though, doesn't it?
Hmm?
Leave it.
It might be important. Hiya, Liam. No? I thought you had him. Oh, well, hang on. 0607, you say? Oh, I have got them. Yeah, you're right. Sorry about that. All right, well, I'll bring them in then. I am way off being as bad as you are. See you later. Bye.
I think I'll go off.
You're not having any breakfast?
Nah, not hungry. Might pick up a sandwich on the way in.
Is there something wrong?
No, everything's fine. I'll see you later.
Right.
Alex, I take it.
Yeah. Still not answering. Morning, babe.
Morning.
All ready for a brand new week?
All ready for the Easter holidays.
You've only just gone back after Christmas.
I know, it's a crime. By the way, this dinner time,
What, you coming home?
I'm seeing Nick.
All right.
Just thought I'd tell you.
When did you speak to him?
Last night.
You never said.
Well, you don't mind, do you?
Well, you'll be back to school on time, though, won't you? I don't really want you missing any lessons.
Well, yeah.
Then fine. Why should I mind?
Great. I'll go and ring him.
Well, at least he told you.
All right, I'll see what I can do. I'm on my own this morning, pal. Yeah. All right, see ya. Bye.
So is Bill at the hospital?
Yeah, with Audrey.
Oh, yeah.
Hi.
Any news on Gail?
Still unconscious.
Oh, blimey.
You know, until she wakes up if she's going to be okay or not.
What do you mean?
Well, she could be brain damage or something.
What, just from falling down the stairs?
No, it don't bear thinking about, does it?
I wonder how she did it.
Who knows?
Well, if it can happen to her, it can happen to anyone.
Hey, lot to be said for that retirement bungalow, eh, kid? See you later.
See ya. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. See you in a bit.
When you're ready, we have actually got a restaurant to open up.
Yeah, all right. Nearly finished.
What are you doing anyway?
Working out what we're worth before this bloke gets here.
I've told you I'm not selling.
And I've told you I'm only testing the water. There's no harm in that.
Oh, no, there's no harm in that. No point in that either.
Well, by my calculation, I reckon this place is worth about 70 grand.
You what?
Well, I paid 40 for it a year ago, spent money on it since then, built it up, so I reckon if I asked for 80.
Leanne, what planet are you on?
Well, there's no point underselling yourself.
Oh, no, right, and what about kidding yourself, eh? No one's going to buy this place, not at that price anyway.
Well, we'll soon see, won't we? Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, so it is?
Yeah, may the luck of the Irish be with you.
The Irish are lucky?
Well, all right, I can know.
That's more like it.
So how's Tony?
Bit grumpy this morning, but otherwise.
Oh dear, have you been upsetting him?
I do hope so. You know, I give as good as I get when he's tricky.
So never a dull moment then?
Let's just say we're not going to die of boredom.
Right, so would a St. Patrick's Night snifter be too predictable?
Oh. I'll see what he's got planned.
See ya.
Are you comfortable there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you sure you wouldn't like a little cushion? You know, to lead against.
I know what you're thinking, Betty.
Right. Get out of my way then, you useless lump.
You'll not get any sympathy out of me.
So I was just marvelling at a wonderful invention, that's all.
What, whiskey?
The drink's optic. See, it's simple to operate, measures perfectly, barely spills a drop. Now, what genius dreamt that up?
I can think of an invention for you. The stocks. Well, at least we get a bit of entertainment from you while you're sat there doing naught all day.
You see, that's the trouble with the modern age. If you're not running around, people think you're idle. Isaac Newton was asleep under a tree when he discovered gravity.
Do you know, it's a wonder you've not discovered a cure for cancer. With all this time you sat snoozing on the job. Yes, love?
I give up.
No, you have to start something in order to do that. Yes, love.
Knickers, eh?
What?
If it had told me when I was a kid that I'd end up making knickers for a living.
Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. They call it the rag trade, but when you think about it, it's got a long and proud tradition. I mean, there must have been somebody here 1,000 years ago knocking out tunics for the local peasants.
I'm sure Roy Cropper will be riveted.
Who rattled your cage? Tony causing you bother?
Did you ever think it might be you droning on about the Middle Ages?
Long as that's all it is.
So, welcome to Philandros.
Thank you.
Is it as you expected?
Looks very nice.
Thanks. Oh, Paul, this is our chef, Paul. Peter Garrard, I was telling you about.
Oh.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, likewise. Sorry I can't hang around. Rushed off my feet in here.
Don't mind me.
So, how would you like to do this then?
Well, if I could sit in the corner, get the feel of the place, run through the books.
Yeah, sure, no problem. I'll tell you what, why don't you just sit here, then you can see everything, eh? Oh, there's a menu. Choose anything you like, on the house, of course.
Oh, thanks very much. Is this normal for a Monday?
Yes, it is actually. We do get quite busy at lunchtime, you know, with being near the precinct. And then in the evening we get people coming into town, you know.
And what do you recommend?
Well, if I were you, I'd go for one of the specials just there on the blackboard. Paul goes down to the market every morning and he buys what he thinks looks good.
Okay.
Right, well, I'll just go and get you a glass of wine while you're deciding then.
I wonder how much longer it's going to be. Actually, I'm going to ring Sarah while we're waiting, tell her what's happened. I've got her new number here somewhere. Where is it?
Well, you can't. I mean, you're not allowed to use your mobile in here, are you?
No, well, there's a payphone there. I don't know.
Mrs. Roberts,
Hello, Doctor.
this is Detective Constable Weller from Weatherfield CID.
Hi.
Yeah, hi. Was something wrong?
Well, it's your daughter's injuries. There seems to be some uncertainty about them.
Uncertainty? What do you mean?
Well, there's bruising on her arm that suggests it wasn't an accident.
What?
Yeah, we've looked at her more closely after some concern from A&E. The bruising suggests it's more likely there was a struggle than a fall.
So, if it wasn't an accident, then...
Well, it's possible she was pushed.
No, who'd do that?
Well, an intruder, maybe. We asked some neighbours if they saw anything suspicious.
No, I don't believe that. Are you sure that's what happened?
As sure as we can be, yeah. So, I'm afraid, Mrs. Roberts, it looks like we may have a criminal investigation on our hands.
What's she done now?
Sorry?
It's our Teresa.
Oh, no, it's about your next-door neighbour, sir. She was taken into hospital yesterday afternoon.
Yeah, I know.
We were wondering if you noticed anything unusual around that time.
How do you mean? It was just an accident, wasn't it?
Well, we've reason to believe there might have been a break-in.
Really?
I don't know if you saw or heard anything.
Well, come to think of it, yeah, I did hear something. Well, it was through the wall, shouting. Somebody must have been having a row.
What time was that?
About 3 o'clock, something like that.
Did you recognise the voices?
No, it was muffled, you know.
How long did it go on for?
5 or 10 minutes. I didn't take much notice, to be honest.
Did you notice anything else?
No, can't say as I did.
What's going on?
Just asking about Gail, if I saw anything strange. Reckon she might have had a break-in.
What time?
It was in the afternoon. Were you around then?
Yeah, I was actually.
Did you notice anything? Anyone going in and out? Anything out of the ordinary?
I saw Jason going in about 3-ish.
Jason?
Grimshaw from across the road, married to Gail's daughter.
Anything else?
No. Well, I did think it was a bit odd because he was all agitated and that's not like Jason. Yeah, and then about 10 minutes later he came back out. And he had a mark across his face like he'd been slapped or something.
No.
I asked if he was all right, but he just walked straight past. He was in a bit of a state.
Did you see anything else?
No, that was it.
Can I take your name, please, madam?
Yeah, Claire Peacock. I live at number 4. Hey, I hope you don't think I'm saying Jason had anything to do with this. Jason had never hurt a fly.
That's all been very helpful, Mrs. Peacock. Thank you.
So, what do you think?
Nice food.
Thank you. What about the business?
Not bad. Turnover's not quite what it could be, but there's scope for improvement.
Well, there are lots of developments going on around here. Offices and flats and what have you. So, we should pick up some trade from them.
Yes, I'm sure it's got potential.
So is it something that you might be interested in?
Depends what you're asking.
To you, 80,000.
There's no way you'll get that.
Sorry, we can't do business then.
Mid-50s are the most you could expect.
No, that's out of the question. Sorry.
60 at a pinch.
Look, anything less than 17, it's just not worth my while.
I'll give you 65, take it or leave it.
It sounds like a burglar to me, love.
Yeah. What had Jason been doing there, though?
Well, this is it. I heard someone rowing when you say he was in there, but...
Oh, there's no way it could be Jason.
No.
No way, what could have been Jason?
Just who I'm looking for.
Oh, yeah?
What you all doing tonight?
Why? What are you offering?
Good food, good wine, round at our place. Partners invited, needless to say.
What's this in aid of?
What, do we need a reason?
So Carla didn't fancy my St Patrick's night drink, then?
Well, we can all toast them together.
Well, I'm up for it, as long as we can find a babysit for Amy.
Liam?
Yeah, why not? In for a penny.
Excellent. Shall we say 7:30?
Sounds good to me.
Oh, and not a word to Carla, please. Bit of a surprise.
What was all that about?
Well, she was telling me this morning how they like to keep each other on their toes.
But why drag us into it?
What are you suggesting? That Jason tried to kill her?
Oh, no way. And I told him that. I said he wouldn't hurt a fly.
She did, I was there.
Why did you tell him anything?
Because they asked me. And you have to cooperate with the police, don't you? It's your civil duty.
The police? As in them who thought that you killed Freddie and set fire to your own house? They're the ones who didn't believe you when you said you knew who'd done it. Yeah, well, don't worry, Claire. As long as you did your duty, that's all that matters.
What do you mean you've sold it?
Oh, I knew you'd be pleased.
I thought you said you were just testing the water.
Yeah, I was, till he made me an offer I couldn't refuse.
Well, you're going to have to call him back then, aren't you, eh? Tell him the deal is off.
Paul, are you mad? This'll pay back what we owe, clear our debts, and then there'll be something left over and we can start again.
I'm not going to have you go behind my back like this.
Remember laughing at me for wanting 70 grand? Well, they've got 65. Lee, I'm not going to get a better offer than that.
It's just I've put so much into this business.
Paul, this place is going nowhere. On this deal, we'll have all the way to the bank. You turn it down and we're finished. So.
You busy then, Ali?
Not bad, yeah.
Is any time of the year busier than any other in your game?
Well, the warm weather's good, because it gets the punters out of the house. But in the bad weather's good as well, because they come in to get out of it.
See, so it's win-win.
Oh, perfect world, it's lose-lose. For them, anyway.
You won't be a cynic by any chance, would you?
No. I like my punters to win now and again. Otherwise, they get discouraged, stop spending.
Hard at it, are you, Vernon?
Have you met the wife? What seems to be the problem, Sean?
Oh, let me think. Right, who's been stood there doing nought while me and Betty have been doing all the hard work, eh? Let me think. Someone beginning with V.
You're not talking to one of the skivvies now.
Well, I'll grant you that. Skivvies have been known to work.
Listen, some people's job is to run around. Others, it's to stand back and make the big strategic decisions.
Right, and I thought the cellarman's job was to lump crates and change barrels. Silly me.
You're forgetting who was the brains behind the refurb here.
I thought that was Lizzie's idea.
Well, who brought the workforce in? Who got it done at a reasonable price?
Right, well, happen I'll tell Alan Sugar to watch his back.
You can't win, can you?
So what further projects have you got lined up then?
Eh?
Well, you've refurbished the pub. What's next on the cards?
That is the question, Harry.
Tell me it's not true.
Hey?
You know the police think that somebody pushed Gail downstairs.
What?
Yeah, well, according to Claire, you were seen going in there yesterday afternoon in a state and coming out 10 minutes later looking like you'd been slapped. I mean, I was prattling on this morning. You never said out. What's going on?
Well, if you give me a chance, ma'am, I'll tell you. Becky said she heard Gail and Audrey talking about an abortion. I thought they meant Sarah. You know, because she wasn't taking me calls and they were being dead cagey. So I went round there to have it out with her.
And?
Well, she said it had nothing to do with Sarah.
So what was this mark on your face?
She slapped me.
She what?
Because I wouldn't shut up.
Did you slap her back?
No.
Are you sure?
Ma'am, I never laid a finger on her, I swear.
So when you left there, everything was all right?
Well, she was in a better state than me, I can tell you that for sure.
So what abortion were they talking about?
Search me.
Well, you know Claire's told the police about this.
Oh, great.
And Jerry's told them that you could hear people arguing through the wall.
Yeah, that was probably us.
Well, police are at the hospital now waiting for Gail to come round.
Well, fine, because when she does come round, she can tell them what happened. Because, Mum, it had nothing to do with me.
So what do you think happened?
Well, we got to keep an open mind for the time being.
But, you know, you don't think it was an accident?
It's hard to say. She could have disturbed an intruder. But, on the other hand...
What?
Well, your grandmother said that she found the back door open. And we couldn't see any signs of a break-in, and there was no damage anywhere, and nothing seemed to have been stolen.
So?
So? Well, if she was pushed, it could have been someone she knew. Aye. Don't look so worried. As soon as she comes round, all will be revealed.
Any brainwaves yet, Vernon?
Only a matter of time. Oh, see, this is what I needed. It's a new project.
Now what's he doing?
I think they call it research and development.
I know what I'd call it.
Me and all.
Which of his two gears is he working in? Slow or reverse?
Look, Betty, I think we should be grateful for small mercies.
Yeah.
You know, as long as he's occupied, then at least he's not under our feet.
Yeah, so I accepted on your behalf. Not doing anything later, are you?
As long as Ken and Deirdre can have Amy.
Already sorted.
Then fine.
Hiya. Thought you seen Nick.
I have him just off back to school.
Right, so what are you doing back here then?
Just thought I'd let you know. Nick's off to Cornwall at Easter, and he's invited me to go with him.
How's he now?
Won't be a problem, will it?
He's moving a bit fast all of a sudden, isn't he?
Is he?
Well, considering you didn't even know he existed a few months ago.
What's that got to do with it?
We hardly know him.
So this is an opportunity to get to know him.
Well, he could have talked to me first.
Well, what difference does it make? It's only a week.
Suppose it'll be okay. I need to know more about it, though.
Thanks. See you in a bit.
What are you going to say now, then?
Didn't get a chance, did I?
What's that you've got?
It's none of your business.
It's not like you to eat cakes.
It's not cake.
So what is it then?
It's a hot cross bun. Sorry, should I have run it by you before I bought it?
You're not supposed to eat those until Good Friday.
Well, forgive me, Father, for I've sinned.
The forbidden fruit.
Hey! It's bad luck to share hot cross buns.
Says who?
Me. Oh, you ought to buy your own if you don't want to eat breakfast with me.
Ah, that's what this is about. I left early this morning because I had a lot to do for tonight.
What's happening tonight, then?
I'm cooking you dinner.
Oh, really? What if I fancy going out?
What's tough?
So we just do what you want, do we?
Humour me.
I might have other plans for tonight.
Not anymore, you don't.
Hey!
Back by 7:30 or else.
Your daughter doesn't have any enemies, does she, Mrs. Roberts?
Enemies? No.
Well, you know, people she doesn't get on with.
Well, no, not especially. What would you say, David?
What? No. I'd say she gets on with most people.
Yeah, right. I mean, she had the odd falling out with Eileen. That's the mother of the young chap that her daughter wed. But, no, that was just the usual wrangling between in-laws, you know.
Good news. She's coming round.
Oh, thank goodness. Can we see her?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now she can tell us what really happened.
And we return to Weatherfield in half an hour.
Gail?
Here, drink this. Your throat will be sore for a while, so not too much talking.
Come on.
Mum?
Where am I? You're in hospital, sweetheart. You fell downstairs. Fell downstairs? Yes. We found you, don't you remember?
Mrs. Platt, I'm DC Weller. We're just trying to find out how you came to fall down the stairs. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Keep it brief, please.
Okay. The A&E staff reported bruises on your upper arms. Can you tell me how you got them? Do you remember going up the stairs? Well, what's the last thing that you remember? Or the last person that you remember seeing?
I remember. It was Jason. Jason Grimshaw. Arguing with Jason.
You remember arguing with Jason Grimshaw before the fall? Do you remember what you were arguing about? Did he grab you? Did he grab your arms? Did Jason push you down the stairs?
Do we have to do all this now? She's so tired.
Yeah, of course. But I will have to speak to you again. Listen, if she remembers anything more, please call me on this number, okay?
Yeah. Poor thing.
It is a good offer, you know.
Thought this place was your dream.
Well, who's to say you can only have one dream?
I don't know.
Paul, I really need you with me on this. I couldn't have done all this without you. You saved this place. But this way, we can both clear our debts and then we can start again with some cash behind us. Please.
Okay. Okay, ring this bloke, set up a meeting, see if we can't get something sorted.
Really?
If it makes you happy.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much.
Blimey heck, if I knew you were going to react like that, I'd have given a lot earlier.
You're not going to regret this, you know. It's the right decision.
I'm looking for Jason Grimshaw.
That's me.
DC Weller. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
What about?
Mrs. Platt.
Yeah, but there's nothing I can tell you.
Hey, has something happened? Is she all right?
No, she's fine, just routine inquiries.
Well, use the office if you want.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Or we can go down to the station.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
All right.
Yes, Audrey. Hey, listen, how's Gail? Yeah? We just had the cops round here.
Hey! Who's that with our Jason?
It's the police. Said he's helping them with inquiries. Apparently, the last thing that Gail remembers is having a big barney with Jason.
So when can she go home, Doctor?
We'd like to keep her in a few more days for observation.
Right. I'm just a bit worried about this memory thing, though. I mean, why can't she remember what happened before she fell?
Well, it's quite common that concussion can lead to some memory loss.
Well, will it come back? Will she ever remember what happened?
It's hard to say. She may remember something, maybe nothing. It can be quite frustrating, which is why I wouldn't put too much pressure on her.
No, of course. We're just pleased and thankful she's going to be okay.
I'm sorry, I have to go.
Yes, okay. Thanks, Doctor.
Can you really not remember what happened here?
Why would Jason push me down the stairs? Must have been an accident.
I'm sorry.
What have you to be sorry for?
I'm sorry you got hurt. I'm sorry you fell. You know, and I wasn't there to help you. I was worried about you. I really worried. I suppose you don't know how you feel until something terrible happens.
So you went round to Mrs. Platt's house about 3 o'clock?
Yeah.
Anyone else in the house?
No.
And why were you there?
Because I just wanted to talk to her.
Talk about what?
Well, I heard something, and it turned out that I was wrong.
You know, Mrs. Platt's neighbour said he heard Ray's voices.
Yeah, well, I was a bit worked up.
You know, a bit of detail would help.
I thought Sarah, Gail's daughter, my wife, although we split up, I thought she was planning to have an abortion. Could have been my child.
And how did you feel about this?
I was angry. They won't give me a new number. I thought they would try to sort things out behind my back.
So you went round to confront Mrs. Platt?
Yes.
You argued with her? Did you go up the stairs?
No! No.
You're not getting changed?
Why would I want to get changed?
Because we're supposed to be at Carla's by 7:30.
So?
So? You're not going dressed like that.
They've invited us round for tea. It's not the Royal Garden Party.
Oh. Do you think I should change?
No. You look gorgeous.
Oh. So you got a bottle then?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it might be nice if we look like we've made an effort.
Look, they're the ones that invited us. It's them that should make the effort.
Yeah, well, we'll have to invite them back here next time. It'll be our turn.
Excuse me. We entertain them nearly every night.
Steve, that's professional.
Exactly. Just hope they appreciate it, that's all. All right then, big man.
Okay.
Yeah, I phoned Nick today. I told him I'd love to go to Cornwall with him.
Oh, okay. But I still want to talk to him about it first.
Why?
Because that's what mothers do. Got to ask my mum before I do anything.
You're sad.
Am I sad?
A little bit, yeah. Could at least take a bottle of the good stuff, eh?
I'm telling you, nothing happened. Yeah, we had a row. But it was a mistake. Yeah, I get on really well with Gail, and when I left, she was fine.
Oh, can you think of anybody else that would want to hurt Mrs. Platt?
No. There was this one thing with David.
What, her son?
Yeah.
Well, what thing?
Well, he's a pretty messed up kid, isn't he? And he told me once that he dreamed of killing his own mum.
What, he told you this?
Yeah.
And was there anyone else there?
No, just me.
So why do you think he told you this?
I don't know, do I? Maybe he was trying to wind me up or something.
Oh, do you think David's capable of trying to kill his mother?
Not really, no.
Okay, right. You know, you were the last person to see Mrs. Platt. You argued with her. She hit you. Next thing, she's found at the bottom of the stairs showing signs of a struggle. I'm sorry, Jason. But right now, you're all I've got.
They look like they meant business.
Who looked like they meant business?
The police who took Jason away.
The police.
Put him in the back. They weren't taking any chances.
What were they taking him away for?
Because I told him I saw Jason going into Gale's and then coming out later with a mark across his face.
And I told him that I heard raised voices, you know, shouting and that.
Oh.
I think they might have jumped to the wrong conclusion.
Wrong conclusion? What other conclusion is there? What? It's rude to eavesdrop.
Eavesdrop, they can hear you in Rosamond Street.
I'm only saying what everyone else is thinking.
What, that our Jason tried to kill Gail?
Look, ask them. She saw him going in, he heard them rowing.
Oh, well, it's clearly an open and shut case then, isn't it? Put your black cap on and let's start building the gallows.
Hey, we were only talking.
You're accusing my son of attempted murder. And for your information, Jason chose to go to the police station to answer some routine questions. He did not try and kill Gail. In fact, if they're looking for a prime suspect, should have sent them round to my house, because there are times when I would gladly have pushed Gail Platt head first down a flight of stairs. Tell that to the cops.
You could have told me she were there.
So where's Carla?
Not here yet.
She's not here?
Well, you know, Carla's like always last to leave work.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm a real slacker, me.
Well, you've obviously gone to a lot of trouble, Tony.
Yeah, it's nice to make an effort now and again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh! What's going on?
We're having a dinner party.
Are we? No one told me.
It's a surprise.
Too right it is. So you just thought I'd like to come home on a Monday night after a particularly hard day at work and have a dinner party?
That was the plan. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
Good. Well, dinner's about 20 minutes off, so if you want to jump in the shower, slip into something more comfortable.
Okay.
Crisps, anybody?
Perfect timing. Tea's ready.
See you've not lost your appetite, man.
So is everything all right?
Yeah, fine.
All done.
Well, for now.
For now, what does that mean?
Well, let's just hope Mrs. Platt gets her memory back nice and quickly. Then we'll all know where we are.
Ah, that's nice. Did Amy do it?
No, I did it. It's my latest idea for the pub. Can you guess what it is?
Well, it looks like a bus shelter.
Oh, close, but no coconut.
I give in.
Well, I call it the Smoker's Secret.
I'm still none the wiser.
Well, it's like a bus shelter in the backyard, where people can go for a smoke protected from the elements. And if you look, there's a little shelf, look, goes all the way around to put your drinks on. Now, if we get access from the pub, then punters can just pick up the pint, go straight through for a relaxing puff in the smoker's secret. What?
Well, blow me, Vern. That's actually not a bad idea.
Not bad. Hey, listen, Sunshine, Liz loves this. Well, she likes it. And she's given me the green light. This is Project Go!
Oh, right. Are them slates on the roof?
Yes, they are, Sean. And they're meant to echo the red brick slate Victorian look of the pub.
Oh, right. So it's like a little mini Rovers in the backyard.
Mini... That is exactly... I should have realised. I mean, you're lot sensitive, aren't you? You know, you've got taste, you've got the eye. I just hope Bill Webster's got the imagination to realise my vision.
Hello. Can I buy you a drink, mister?
Well then, I thought you were supposed to be running a restaurant.
My partner's given me the night off.
I'll get him.
Does it threaten your masculinity to let a woman buy a drink for you?
Yes, it does, actually, but seeing as it's you, I'll learn to live with it. Pint of lager, please.
Right, coming up.
This is gorgeous, Tony. Such a good cook. Do you know he could cook like this?
He's full of surprises.
Fizzy water for you. You're driving.
Oh, did you hear back from Barton's about that material order? No business talk at the table, please. House rules.
House rules?
Oh, sorry. Not my house.
That's right. Unless, of course, you've added my flat to your latest property portfolio without me looking. No. So, Barton's order will be with us tomorrow first thing.
Great, well done.
Go on, then. Tell them about your latest acquisition.
All right, what's this?
You are looking at the local property tycoon.
What property? I'm the main investor in the Victoria Street development. It's a small block of flats, 60-40 top-end apartments and affordable housing.
Which end are you in?
Exclusively top-end. There's nothing affordable about my Tony.
You know, you didn't have to come.
I wanted to. I wish her.
She's okay.
How are you?
Okay.
Do you want me to go? Because...
No. I'm sorry, all right? Stay. It's just a lot of things have gone on and it's not been easy, I think.
I should have talked to you.
Yeah. You should.
Can I go in and see you?
Well, I don't want you upsetting her or anything, you know?
I won't upset her.
And she still is pretty tired.
Well, I won't stay long.
Yeah, then, okay. Come on.
So you're going to sell the place then?
I reckon so, yeah.
But you could be in the market for a new partner, though, eh?
Well, I'm willing to consider any serious proposals.
Well, I'm not sure I'm ready to go that far.
Listen, Dan, even though I really enjoy the flirty banter, I think there's something you should know before we take this any further.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Do you, know what I was doing before the restaurant?
No, surprise me.
Okay. I was a hooker.
Yeah, all right, yeah, and really, what
No,
did you
I'm
do?
not joking. I worked for an escort agency. I did it because I was desperate, and I gave it up because I wanted to be respected. I'm not that person anymore.
Right. Okay.
And the reason I've told you is because, well, most people around here know that. So if you're seen out with me, then you might get a few funny looks. I'm used to it, but I just thought you should know.
Okay.
Are you going to say something?
We've all got a past, haven't we?
Yeah.
Do you want a drink?
No, actually, I'm going to get back to the restaurant.
Oh, I thought Pastor Boy could manage on his own.
Yeah, he can. It's just, well, I don't want to take advantage, and if I go now, I can help him clean down for tomorrow.
Very conscientious.
See? You're learning things about me all the time. See ya.
See you later.
Do you smoke?
No.
Good. But might you consider starting smoking if we provided a purpose-built, specially designed area for you to have a quick puff in?
You don't know how much you miss drinking till you stop it.
Yeah, well, we don't want a pickle baby, do we?
Ah, yeah. But some blokes actually give up the booze and all, you know, to be supportive of their pregnant wives.
What kind of blokes?
You know what? I think I've heard of them. I think they're called sensitive blokes. I don't think I've ever seen one, though.
Yeah, they're just mythological. Oh, do you mean hypothetical? Oh.
I am mortally offended. I would happily give up drinking for 9 months in support of my gorgeous wife, if that's what she really wants.
Yeah, go on then.
Okay, if you're absolutely sure.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, good.
Come on then, Steve. Let's see your sensitive side.
I've got to lug this one up a flight of stairs and put her to bed. How sensitive is that?
Oh, bless you. Come here. Come on then, Tony. It's your turn.
Ah, no, he's just cooked us all a lovely meal. That's sensitive enough. What?
Marry me.
I think we have a winner.
No, that's not sensitive. That's drunk.
I mean it. Marry me.
Yeah, it's a good joke, Tony, but let's not embarrass everyone.
Don't you want to marry me?
All right, I'm asking you to stop it now.
Well, I can't stop now because everyone's waiting for an answer.
No, I think what everybody's waiting for is another drink.
Come on. I'm not that bad a catch. Even if I do say so myself.
Well, he can cook.
And he's loaded.
Yeah, and he's good looking after a few drinks.
Maybe this'll help you make your mind up. Will you marry me?
So this is why it was a surprise dinner party.
Look at me. Pretend no one else is here. We're on our own. Imagine we're on a desert island somewhere warm, somewhere romantic. Now, will you marry me?
Yeah? Yeah, I'll marry you.
Steve, there's a bottle of champagne in the fridge if you wouldn't mind doing the honours.
No problem.
Oh, Steve, I love champagne.
Congratulations.
I am sorry. If I could turn back time.
Listen, right, it don't matter. We all make mistakes.
And I'm really sorry about your mum.
Yeah.
How did it happen?
How do you mean?
How did she fall down the stairs?
You can't remember.
And you don't know?
How would I know?